Welcome to this week's episode of What Was I Thinking?, where I expose my inner dialogue during my latest painting session. Let's get to it. Let's get this art project started. Painting the center of this flower. Even though I know I'm going to have to go over this again later, I'm going to add a lot of texture to it, and I don't particularly love the shape of it, but we're going to cover that with paint again later anyways. We've got some lovely petal shapes going on here, maybe a little closer to the top than you wanted because you wanted to add a welcome to it, and you'll still do that, but it'll just go over the petals and that's totally fine. The yellow didn't cover up the black as much as you were hoping. That's totally fine. The black background was still a good idea. You just have to wait for the paint to dry so you can add a few more layers. But I don't really want to, so I'm just going to keep going in and adding more paint. And it's still not covering the black. How about you let it dry? Maybe you should let it dry. Fine, I'll let it dry. Oh, look, that's turning out a lot better than I originally thought it would. Look what happens when you use proper technique. I know I'm going to have to go in and add more to keep covering up that black, but I'm actually not hating how this is turning out. The yellow's a little much, but for a base layer, that's totally fine. Totally fine. See, talk positively about your art. You're doing great. Just need to have a little bit of patience. We just painted those petals. We need to let them dry. But I really don't want to. I really want to just see this painting come alive by adding some shading. But I keep getting distracted by the black, so I need to go in and cover that. But I'm using the wrong paintbrush. I should really use the right paintbrush. That's a lot better. See what happens when you use the right paintbrush? You enjoy this a whole lot more. You should probably do this more often. And now you know what we have to do. We have to let this dry. You remember that, right? Don't go in and add more shading yet. I don't think so. I think I'm going to go in and add some more shading. It just makes it look so much nicer. Okay, we keep adding more shading, even though we know we're going to have to go in and cover up the black some more. You're still kicking yourself over painting the background black, but it's going to look really awesome, okay? Keep painting. Go in, redirect your focus. Paint the middle of the flower, add a little bit of texture. See, that's looking awesome. You're doing great. I know we're starting to question our sanity at this point because we still see black that we need to cover, but it's okay. Let's add a little bit more shading to those petals. Ooh, we're starting to like how that orange is turning out. Orange is adding a lot of depth to these petals. And I think we might actually like how the end product turns out in this particular instance. It's not always the case, but I think in this one, I think we're doing all right. See, I told you were gonna like the end product a lot more. You add a little bit of the highlights, you add a little bit of the shading. There's still some of those lines that are a little bit harsher, but I told you you were gonna like it. It's gonna turn out a lot better than you originally thought. All right, here we go with the lettering. Don't mess it up. After all that painting, you better not mess it up. And oh boy, that E is not coming out as dark on that flower as I was hoping. Maybe I shouldn't have done this with gold. Did the tip of my marker really just fall out? Are you kidding me? That's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. We can fix this. We're going to go in. We're going to add a little bit more depth to those letters. Not a problem. We'll go in and we will fix that right up. Add a little bit more paint. We have it mixed already. We're totally fine. Totally fine. Told you you could fix it. No one's going to know the difference. It looks great. We're kind to our art over here. See you next time.